Hello, I am Gina Williams, and welcome to Classical Thursdays, bringing you new contemporary classical music. So let's get started. For years, I wanted to be a singer, and I worked very hard to get to where I am today. But today, I want to focus on someone else's voice. The voices in the realm of dance, the educators, the owners, the pioneers who seek to do things that no one else has done. So I want you to hear their stories of how they inspire other people to be the best they can be in the realm of dance. This is their voice, their art. Today we have Cooper Russ from us live to us from Nairobi, Kenya. Cooper, thank you for joining me today. So awesome.
Thank you for meeting with me, Gina, even across different continents.
Yeah. Well, of course, we got it. Let's just get this out of the room. What two things? First, I wanted to know what inspired you to become a dancer first, and then I wanted to find out what brought you to Kenya, or are they all interrelated like the whole time? Tell me, all ears.
So yeah, no, they're totally separate because I got into ballet, specifically ballet, when I was 2 or 3. My mom and dad took me to see the Nutcracker, and they thought I was going to fall asleep. And I didn't. I sat on the edge of my seat, and I don't know if it was the Tchaikovsky score or the tutus and the sparkles, but I just stayed up through the entire ballet and was like, that's what I want to do when I grow up. They're like, oh yeah, that's cute. Like little boys want to be firemen and little girls want to be ballerinas. But it's been 34, 35 years now, and every single day of my life has been ballet since then. And I went to school to dance, and then I danced professionally for a decade, and then I started coming to Kenya and found some really talented young people and thought, this is dumb. Why aren't there any Kenyan dancers? Because they're gorgeous. And no, it just grew from there. And then I stayed. I stayed and stayed and built a school. Now I have, it's funny. We did the first Nutcracker at the Kenya National Theater 5 years ago, and everybody thought it was so inventive. And all I could think was back in 1989 when I first was in Nutcracker, when I was just a little tiny mouse.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's not creative at all. But here it's been really special.
That's so wow. How did Kenyan children relate to something that is so like you grew up with Nutcracker, I grew up with Nutcracker, like we're North American kids. How did the African children, Kenyan children relate to that whole fantastical, do you know what I mean? How do they relate to it?
The snow is funny. It's actually more exciting for them because they're like, they've never seen snow. And they're like, look, it's snowing on stage. This is incredible. So some people think like, don't you feel like you should do not such a European American type of thing? But with all the organizations that I work with, the kids could choose African dance or they can choose ballet. And I kind of am more on the side of let's turn ballet, this art form, into something that represents all people. Let's stop it, even socioeconomically. Like, let's stop making it a rich man's sport, if you will, and make it an art form that everybody can enjoy. And yeah, like so cool. Everybody needs to see a story about fairies and magic. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if you're, it's just fun. They're like Nutcracker, for example, is the story of a little girl that has an amazing dream and meets Candy that's alive and has a prince that saves her, but actually in the Nutcracker, Clara saves the prince, which is I'm a feminist a bit. And like, what a great tale of a story of the girl that throws the shoe that's really what saves the Nutcracker. So yeah, no, I think the main thing is not taking the race element out of it, but taking the race element into it and making it inclusive.
Exactly.
everybody needs a fairy tale, especially a fairy tale where the girl is the like hardcore
Yeah,
winner.
It's okay to be a strong woman who takes action when you see something isn't right. And that's what you did. You said, look, these dancers are beautiful. This is wonderful. Let me do something. This isn't right. And it's you're a pioneer, Cooper. You're a pioneer. That is so cool. You said you danced professionally for 10 years. Obviously, I have been creeping you, and reading all your stuff. Yeah, because I'm a creep. So that's what I do. And I know you won an RAD award for your work there at the center. I saw
How
that.
do you know that? No, I've just been nominated.
You're
This is
welcome.
between you and me. I only find out on Monday who won.
Oh,
But I know who won. But I only find out on Monday who won, and this is being recorded.
well, in your defense, I am not connected to the dance world like at all, besides being the lowly pianist. So you're safe there.
Oh, I wish you would come here and train other lowly pianists to come and play for class for us, because we have nobody to play for technique class.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. You know, I I would, but I'm venturing on something very, 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 very big in November. So if I did come and help other pianists, it would have to be somewhere maybe down the road. But I'm always open to helping people out, obviously. Obviously. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's see. Let's just do it together. Cock-
I'm in. I'm in. Totally in.
I'm cocking the eyebrow. Doing the
Well, come on to Kenya. We've got a guest bedroom with your name all over it, Gina.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. They don't have to be lit. I'm good. I'm not a okay, okay. I will pencil that in. No, seriously, I played at the Go Ballet. God bless them. It was awesome for 3 years. So a lot of the music that I'm releasing is based on my time, my 3-year time with them. And what would happen was I would get music and instead of using all the traditional repertoire, because it was just easier to create music, one of the kids figured out what I was doing. She was like, "Where's your music?" And I said, "It's in my head." And she said, "Yeah, but you're composing, right?" I'm like, "Kind of." And she said, "But how are you remembering it?" And I said, "Because I remember what God gives me." She's like, "That's just weird. That's just weird. That's just weird." And I creeped her out, and that
Or
was.
it's just talent.
But no, I feel grateful for it, for sure. Like, to be able to share the gift and come together with these different gifts. You know what I mean? Because if it weren't for that time, I wouldn't be more in tune with ballet and the heart of ballet. My only history of ballet is wearing church shoes and dancing on the top of them and wearing them out at church.
Oh, well, we should have had you in the ballet studio. That would
I
have
would
been
have
way
loved it
better.
as a kid. Oh yeah, as a kid, I thought of being a ballet dancer, but I would have been a solo ballet dancer because I was one of those children where I didn't want a man to touch me. I was that child. So the whole inanimate object worked just fine, aka piano. I wanted to be a singer, but piano kind of, that's a whole other story. But
Well, I think piano is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so excited to learn more about what we're going to create.
oh, I want to know, where did you dance professionally? That's what I want to know. Where did you dance professionally?
Well, I first I went away to train. I trained at the School of American Ballet in New York and the Hair Conservatory in Florida in Boca Raton. And that was when I was a teenager. And then I was a trainee with the Milwaukee Ballet in Wisconsin.
Wow.
And then I spent 6 years with Nevada Ballet Theater in Las Vegas. And that's where I really like worked the ranks and honed my craft, was with Nevada Ballet Theater. And then I went to State Street Ballet in Santa Barbara, California. And then I finished up with Columbia City Ballet in South Carolina. So kind of.
Wow. That's, how many wows have I said? I think 2.
Oh, I mean but it's not some great career. I have friends who've had by far more brilliant
Hey, Cooper.
Um,
A great career is a great career. You know, that's the thing.
as
Our
an artist, I love that you say that because it's true. Like as an artist, if you ever get paid to do it, you won.
if you can pay your bills, your mortgage, your rent, your and do what you love and you're blessing people, you're successful. You have a successful career. That's how I look at it. Wow.
Oh, thank
You
you.
what I guess I had only one. Seriously, you answered like all my questions for real.
Abby, you can come over here. Lavender is just like hovering, but it's fine.
Hi,
This is one of
Lavender.
our most beautiful ballerinas.
Wow. Nice to see you.
Lav has traveled to the US already how many times? Twice. Lavender's already come to America twice. She trained at the University of South Carolina, where I'm from. And then she came back for Christmas last year to spend time with my family. So
Oh, that's awesome.
very fancy with her passport. She,
So your
world
whole
traveler.
family moved to Nairobi? The whole family moved
Hmm?
to your whole family moved to Nairobi?
No, she came to South Carolina. My family's in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I'm so no, but that's my immediate or my I don't want to say immediate family. My American family. My mom, my dad, my sister. But
Okay.
all my kids are Kenyan. So I live
Got
here,
it.
but then these guys came back with me for Christmas last year.
That's so
Lavender's
cool.
been my daughter for 5 years.
There. We're back.
It's terrible. Okay. Yeah, no, this seems right.
We got it.
It's always so brief that things are working here with the internet.
I think it's great that it's working, personally. No,
They were also connected. So Gina, tell me, where are you right now in the US? I don't know where you are.
okay, so don't laugh. Everybody's been trying to figure out where I am. Where's Waldo? And I've been keeping it kind of MIA because I'm a border rat. I live between Canada and United States. So long story short, I live in Blaine, Washington. I don't know if you know where Blaine is. Blaine, Washington is like right on the border. Like right on the
So
border.
there's two Washingtons.
Yeah.
We have Washington, D.C., that's our capital, and that's near South Carolina. And then we have Washington State, where Gina is, and that's near Canada on the whole other side, near California. So you know how South Carolina is like on the right, on the East Coast? Washington's on the West Coast and
West
north.
Coast.
It's funny because we have a state. It's on opposite side. But Washington State's way bigger and has way better wine.
Oh shit.
This year.
It's true. It's wine country. It's true. It is wine country. This is wine country.
I'm a little bit of a wino and might like a Pinot Noir every once in a while from up north where it's a little bit bigger.
I've got my wine back. Except this, I should give it away. It's not like it's what do you call it? There's no alcohol in it. It's wine from the Navarro vineyards from California, so they're expensive to get, but it's not fermented. So there you have it. I know, but yeah, no. California and their wines they're noted for that for sure. That's so wow. No, I totally get it. Like for me, everyone's my child, even if they're older than me. So I have children like everywhere, like from all over. But in terms of my homes, I have an American home, a Canadian home, and Ukrainian home. Ukraine is home.
That is amazing.
Ukraine is home. So
you're
Russian, and Ukrainian, yeah.
Russian.
Two
We're ballerinas, so we love the
Russian. So
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit jealous. I've always wanted the cheekbones of a Slavic woman.
Oh, are you?
So all of our ballerinas have these like amazing.
Yeah, they do.
I'm very like British
Germanic. Yeah, I am too. I've got the German cheekbones as well. Yeah, we don't have. I don't have. Africans have the higher cheekbones as well, but I didn't get them. I got the mid set. I used to cry. I used to tell God, "Oh, why did you give me all the worst of every culture? I have mid set, big fat lips, and naturally curly hair, and it was horrible."
This is the worst. Because all I ever talk about is how, and I tell them this all I ever talk about is how I wish I had these beautiful full lips, and I have these like lacking nothing lips.
No.
It's just it's horrible.
Wow. And I grew up like totally, like I grew up in Alberta. So I grew up exactly the opposite. It was like everybody who was really beautiful didn't look like me. It was horrible. There's nobody I could like my I wanted to be Klondike Kate, the sunshine girl, or a flower girl. Those were my big dreams in life. And I didn't get any of them. Not one.
And all I try to do is get a tan. That's been my whole life, to get tan. No one is satisfied.
Oi! Oi! Cooper, you are gorgeous.
I'm surrounded with people with this gorgeous dark skin, and I'm stuck like pasty every day of my life.
Hey, let's look at it this way. This is what I tell all my friends, okay? We're all chocolate. Some people are milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. We're all chocolate.
Too bad white chocolate is like tacky, cheap, very like
It's
not
my
delicious
favorite
chocolate.
It's my favorite chocolate. I like white chocolates. Chocolate.
You do too? Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
I love milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate, yes.
But I think sophisticated people like dark chocolate. I think we're this time of night we always lose connectivity, so we might have to cut this short. I feel terrible. It could cut off at any minute.
Are you serious? Okay. Well, if we cut out, we can always try again another day and finish the rest of our conversation. I'm totally game.
Yes, we can do this multiple times.
Why not?
Do you have any more questions though, in case there's anything important that I can give you quick?
I wanted you to talk more about yourself. That's pretty much it.
There's not that much to tell.
See that, and I'm like, oh man. Oh, I know, and you touched on it already. Forgive my lip gloss here. You touched on it already. I wanted to ask you, what do you want to see more of in the world? Like in general, like what do you want to see more of?
I guess I would want to see more of everybody. This sounds so corny, but everybody loving everybody's differences and enjoying them, and not trying to make us all the same, but just enjoying the differences and being proud that we're not the same, and that we're like, especially as an artist, like everybody can't play jazz. Somebody's got to play classical. Like everybody can't be milk chocolate. Some people's got to be pasty white chocolate. Like we're all special and we're all amazing, and we can all do everything. Like like we can do Nutcracker in Kenya, and that's okay.
More than okay. That's so cool. I'm
right now my kids are downstairs dancing to Taylor Swift. I'm not kidding. And that is like the most beautiful thing. We are in East Africa and they are shaking it off as we speak.
Do we shake it off? Ah, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Nairobi and Taylor Swift. I wonder if she's ever gone to Nairobi. I don't think so. Well, I guess she's due.
Okay, this is about to cut off for sure because our power is about to cut off. It just did the flicker thing.
Okay.
We will talk again, my friend. Yes?
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.